Five, four, three, two, one. Good. Oh, so, good night, sir. Judge Heights, hello, guys. How are you doing? Uh, um, I noticed that you put away your cell phone and you look and you're thriving more than many of us who have phone in a kind of sustenance way. You want to talk about the issue of cell phones coming up through the times and the changes you notice?
Well, you have to talk about the introduction to telephone started long before. People used to use the landline. Like that's why the phenomenon of phone. And people start to own phone and drive around and use it. But the phone that they put in their car.
Yeah.
You set up with your motor vehicle.
Yeah.
And get called on it. Every turn was
You never have one pouch?
That was when you start to have cell phone.
Okay.
But the first one was mobile phones. It didn't work too good. Although it worked pretty good for the technology at the time.
Yeah.
The thing about telephone really, one of the advantages of not having a telephone started years ago when I was a little boy.
Yeah.
Go to school.
Yeah.
That it allows you not having anything to listen to call anybody and chat over.
Yeah.
You start to read.
Yeah.
You become more literate.
Yeah.
You would borrow library books.
Yeah.
You try and read a library book.
Yeah.
For a day you'd read a book. Or some other thing that you get on. The thing I used to like to get every week was not only back to the Bible broadcast, the lessons from the Adventists.
Yes, sir.
We had some tracks you get from the Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
I think it's called Awake.
Yeah.
It was very good. History, science, everything was in it.
Yeah.
Very informative.
Yeah.
So when I never call them colporters or whatever you call them, people who came to the district and every Sunday they pass by. And you get a magazine. You read it.
Yeah.
It was very, very good.
Wow.
Then you had, when you save like a sixpence or sixpence was half of a shilling.
Yeah.
Or a shilling.
Yeah.
When you go downtown, all the big restaurants and pharmacies and sell comic books.
Yeah.
So you have war comic books, you have detective comic books, you have cowboy comics, you have love comics.
Yeah.
And they're pretty cheap. So you go.
Love comic?
Love comic.
Why you want love comic?
Yeah, man, love story.
Picture. Oh, real picture.
Real picture.
I remember them. Yeah, long time ago, see that? Yeah.
It was very good, and what it did really, when you, like we boys used to like to read the cowboy comics.
Yeah.
And the war comics.
Yeah.
When you read a book comic, you pass it to your friend.
Yeah.
And whatever edition he has or whatever copy he has, he'd lend it to you too.
Yeah.
So people were very literate, especially young children people.
Yeah.
So you don't have no time to listen to
TikTok.
yeah, phone and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
To communicate with somebody now, like if you had a girlfriend, they used to encourage pen-pals.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So you go to the Gleaner, or to the Star, or to Children's Zone,
Yeah,
to the newspaper for children,
yeah,
and even the comics
yeah,
carry address of people who want to correspond with
yeah,
other people all over the world.
yeah,
You could write a person in Australia, I write a person in South Africa,
yeah,
but more or less, I had about 3 pen pals, but they were in American pen pals.
yeah,
I think I had one New Zealand pen pal.
yeah,
But you look for it was so good. When the postman come, and the letter would take about 2 weeks to reach you.
yeah,
And you go to the post office, when the postman come at night,
yeah,
and the post missus open up the post box, the
yeah,
post bag.
yeah,
You get your letter,
yeah, yeah,
and go home and you lay down on it. You don't even read it same time. You put it in your bed and you get up, you take a little read.
yeah,
The day you take a little read, but the whole week you're reading the letter that you got,
yeah,
and you're formulating your response to the letter that you got.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So that people were more, I guess that led people to think differently than we are thinking now. As to the listening now, and I told you the other day, you had the telefunken radio,
yeah,
you had with the 30 shilling battery,
yeah, yeah,
and a few people could afford a radio.
yeah,
But the only thing that we young men would listen to on the radio was cricket.
yeah, yeah,
Well, especially when West Indies were playing in Australia or England,
Yeah.
the commentary would come at nights.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So you lay down and you listen to, you drop asleep listening to the commentary.
yeah,
He was a famous commentator from England. You know, so polished. But I think his name was John Harlott.
yeah, yeah,
It was real good, you listen to that. You listen to those things.
yeah,
And now and again you get stories and the cowboy stories on the radio too.
yeah, yeah,
But you are bent towards reading and writing.
yeah,
You write your pen pal, you read your letters, you buy comics, you buy a magazine, you have magazine too. You had a lot of magazines you could get, and they were cheap.
yeah,
So you weren't fed this dose of gossip.
I can lean this man on with you. Well, that, yeah, sorry, yeah,
You weren't fed this dose of gossip from like of the people on the radio.
yeah, yeah,
And on the telephone,
yeah,
up and down this, and them ears, them shut, them not looking where they're going.
yeah,
You know, I think it's wasted mind.
yeah, oh,
Unless you have something constructive you want to talk about.
yeah,
What can you imagine that we corresponded with people from Australia
yeah,
and United States, Pen-PalThe.
yeah,
And
yeah,
we never talk to those people, we never hear the sound of their voice.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was the letter that they wrote to you,
yeah,
and the letter you wrote back to them.
yeah, yeah,
Very good. So that was that bent us away from this. They getting the radio and ears and having let it take away your whole attention.
yeah,
And your thought process is taken away also.
yeah,
So that's the thing for telephone.
yeah,
As to know, you know, you wonder why they love to talk about so long on a call.
yeah,
And it has led In my experience, that led to a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Because people call people and gossip and the people hear what they say
Yeah.
and it causes endless problem in the community
Yeah.
and among people who are supposed to be friends.
Yeah. Remember that time I said some of the vlogger them get murdered
Yeah,
because of
somebody
mix up.
gotta get mixed up. Don't let's say bad things about people.
Yeah.
The other person get the news and take it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And every time it passes around, something is added to it or taken away from it,
Yeah.
the argument.
Yeah.
I don't know. People might say it help. But unless you have something to talk about, but it's constructive.
Yeah.
About you and the person you're calling. I think it's a bother.
Yeah. True.
A bother.
Which direction you think respect going? Because normally you could have get a letter, sleep on it, feel good, or you know that when you know, like you said, when the moment is right. What's more, you just text you right now and the phone is coming in your ears.
Well, as I said, I'm on the phone to talk, you know. So you learn to construct your sentences then,
Yeah.
to write to the person.
Yeah.
And you don't know, they come with something in the letter to you.
Yeah.
And you meet that what they said to you, the response.
Yeah.
So there was a continuous dialogue going on in the letters.
Yeah.
One thing I remember about that part of it too, that sometimes the person will send you a letter, a photograph.
Okay, yeah.
A photograph wasn't too expensive.
Yeah.
But a photograph of themselves or their family.
Yeah.
That's something interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's always something interesting going on.
Yeah.
But it help you at school.
Yeah.
And I know the newspaper used to encourage it.
Literacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but they give you a long list of people, a list and names and address of persons who wanted to make a Pen-PalThe.
Yeah. In the Gleaner? Okay. So some
children
people have
want-
7 and anything.
Eh?
Some people have 7 Pen-PalThe and anything.
Yeah, man, you can have as much as possible.
Okay. Pen-PalThe.
Yeah, right, a Pen-PalThe.
So which system bring it in? Who bring it in? Which
When
go
I born,
like Social Development Commission or something?
no man, the Gleaner promoted it through the Gleaner company, Gleaner itself.
Yeah.
And the Gleaner had a thing called a star.
Yeah.
The edition of the Gleaner was called a star.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that.
The Star was published in the evenings and the Gleaner was published in the morning.
Yeah.
And he had another paper called the Sunday Gleaner,
Yeah.
which was published on Sunday.
Yeah.
But most of those people had a little section there for Pen-PalThe.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you what the interest of the person the interest of the person who is inviting you as a Pen-PalThe.
Yeah.
They'll tell you what the interests are. The interest might be in geography,
Yeah.
and sciences, mathematics,
Yeah.
and something like that. But it was really edifying and very good.
Yeah.
You have a lot of Jamaican people, you correspond to people in Jamaica too, you know, for the abroad.
Yeah.
You have a lot of, I think I had a Pen-PalThe from St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I had a Pen-PalThe from, I think it was Michigan.
Yeah. You had one from Michigan? Okay.
I'm from England, Michigan, Australia,
Yeah?
New Zealand.
So who you want to stamp?
I had again a thing about being being thrifty because you have to.
Okay, you have them pay money to mail them back.
But the stamp was cheap to send a letter to England.
Yeah.
I think it was £6. That's half of a shilling.
Yeah.
So to England, to America was the same price.
Yeah.
And you could send by air mail.
Yeah.
And you could send, which was cheap.
Yeah.
In relation to now. Although it was by surface mail, it was much cheaper.
Yeah.
Go by ship.
Yeah.
When you get air mail, it was almost a little more expensive.
Okay, yeah. Other one you just write an email upon the envelope.
Yeah, right.
The borders.
Via air mail.
Yeah, via email.
Yeah. When you go to the post office now, the postmaster will take it from you and wait
Yeah.
and say you need a 1 shilling stamp for this letter.
Yeah.
You'll get a 1 shilling stamp and it on. And somebody say, well, you don't have the 1 shilling, so send it by surface mail.
Yeah.
Oh, it was very good.
Yeah.
I think I had hundreds of letters. When you don't have anything to do, you go over the letters that you got and read them again.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Wow. Nostalgia, Pen-PalThe.
Pen-PalThe. You had a letter you sent to England too.
Yeah.
It was a comprehensive letter.
Yeah.
Carry the back and the front.
Yeah.
You write what you want inside.
Yeah.
Just fold it over.
Yeah.
And seal it and send it. But
Yeah.
much cheaper.
Yeah.
Very light.
Yeah.
You won't put a lot of information in that.
Yeah.
I couldn't hold a lot.
Yeah.
But some people that I knew in England, like my friend them who went to England, and they'd write to me, and that's how we used to correspond.
Okay. Oh. Pen-PalThe.
And the funny thing about you get in exams like first year and second year.
Yeah.
You get questions, you have a pen-pal in England who wants to know about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Write a letter to the pen-pal.
As a test?
Yeah, I part the exam test.
Okay, yeah.
They write a letter to the pen-pal, tell them about the 14 parishes,
Yeah.
the rivers, the mountains,
Yeah.
the sea, the different
Any award if I give a Pen-PalThe? Like
Can't remember
Okay.
Can't remember.
Okay.
But it was so, I just say, nostalgic.
Yeah.
Your pen-pal would write you back
Yeah.
and send you back things that you...
You never send money? No.
No.
Okay.